Get ready for the Urban Guide on the Food Lounge, only on the Urban Guide. Come on, let's check it out.
Tete-a-tete with Saffron.
The Urban Guide brought to you by Cocosia Artisan Chocolate, by Ambreen, S.I.T Limited, Alle'Nora and Signature Salons, Yoko Sizzlers and Cooper Dermatology. Official radio partner, 105.4 Radio Spice. Media partners, Filmfare Middle East and Salt and Pepper. Hello and welcome to the... Actually, hold on. Today's show I'm going to start with one of my beliefs. I believe that do what makes you happy. Be with those who make you smile. Laugh as much as you breathe and love until you live. As life is a promise and to fulfill it, we have to live it. We fulfilled our promise. We're back with the Urban Guide, your weekly entertainment guide, and me, your host, Bhairavi. We're going to kick things off in style with the Fashion Forward 2013. Fashion Forward, a dynamic platform combining biannual presentations by region's top designers with talks and panel discussions from industry leaders. Fashion Forward aimed to be the definitive fashion platform for the Middle East, a fashion movement that highlighted strengths, inspired and nurtured industry growth and its wealth of talent. The event included numerous catwalk presentations from top regional designers led by global industry experts and fashion academia, as well as entertainment through a string of social events and parties.
We have a strong vision and a belief in the Made in the Middle East label, and we're using this platform to kind of expose the various talent that exists here in the region, so that hopefully one day we can compete on an international scale, you know, with markets, you know, with designers like the Italian designers and the French designers. And I know with the government now supporting.
First, I've been doing the new collection for the Eid. I've launched it. A lot of earrings, statement earrings, a lot of silver, gold, and black, because that's the season's colors. A lot of necklaces, as you can see.
Fashion Forward is a really amazing platform for especially upcoming artists and fashion designers and accessory designers. The garden is a very good concept, and I think it has really helped a lot of upcoming designers.
The event concourse also included an assortment of accessory designers in the form of the garden, as well as the fashion gallery and fashion cafe. Dubai Event Live is always ready to startle us with so many creative, out-of-the-box, stylish events acclaimed worldwide. Now, though, it's time for something really different. No, I'm not saying different just for the heck of it. Trust me. In fact, see it to believe it. Dubai Cares Art Gala Dinner. The Citizens Foundation and Dubai Cares partnered together to present an exhibition of modern and contemporary art entitled Art for Education. Funds generated from this event went towards educating less privileged children in Pakistan.
The TCF Dubai Cares partnership for this event aims to create awareness about the challenges of providing education in developing countries like Pakistan and how these have been successfully addressed by such organizations. The artworks exhibited were auctioned, sold at a gala sit-down dinner and included a live performance by renowned musicians.
Now you agree with what I say, and now you're going to believe everything that Bhairavi says. Okay, maybe not everything, but trust me when I say that you need a break right now because there's a whole lot more to see and explore on The Urban Guide with me, Bhairavi. We'll be back shortly. We talk, and we show, and we feel, and we make our love visible. Okay, now time for one of my beliefs. I believe that if there's something in this world that makes your love most visible, then it is cooking for your loved ones. I'm sure you'll agree. Time now to get to your favorite food lounge and explore all the cuisines along with Nicole.
Today we are with the head chef of the Embassy Kitchen 45, and his name is Chef Maxime, and he's one of the youngest head chefs you'll see, and very, very handsome. So chef, tell us what you're going to cook for us today.
We're going to cook today the swordfish in voltini, which is a very, very simple Mediterranean recipe.
The ingredients for swordfish in voltini are swordfish, bread freshly grated, parsley, red chili, mixed herbs, pecorino cheese, black olives, sea salt, mozzarella cheese, Parmesan cheese, skewers, and lemon.
So we need to start by slicing the swordfish, very, very fine slices of swordfish.
So you have to cut it in that saw position.
We're going to do 5 slices to one plate. That's going to be enough.
Okay.
I'm going to arrange them nicely, get ready to season and stuff it. So we're going to put a little bit of freshly crushed pepper, a little bit of sea salt. I'm going to put a nice, generous amount of olive oil. Always use extra virgin olive oil, which is much better.
Which is better, yes,
taste.
extra virgin is better.
We're going to put a little spoon of fresh ricotta into each voltini. Grated mozzarella. We're going to add a little bit of freshly grated Parmesan. Then we're going to add some freshly grated bread also. So it's just bread loaf
that you just grated.
Grated. It's not breadcrumbs. It's fresh bread.
Okay.
If you can give me the basil, I'm going to chop some few leaves. I use a little bit of oregano, a little bit of parsley, and mainly it's going to be the basil, which is more fragrant. So I'm going to chop them all together.
Okay.
Just going to spread some on each slice. I'm just going to grate some lemon zest.
Okay. And the pit is the white part.
So I'm going to put a little juice also. No need to too much. And I'm going to add a little bit more
olive oil.
Olive oil. So the next step is very simple. Just going to roll one by one.
Okay. And what about the olives?
Olives will come later.
Okay.
It will be to garnish the
so
dish.
they're not cooked with the fish?
They're not cooked, no. So I'm going to skewer them up all together so they won't roll while cooking and they won't open up also.
So you can put all 5 on one skewer, is that it?
All 5 in one skewer, that's
okay.
enough. So they all line up together, all ready to go to cook. I'm going to use a little bit of greaseproof paper.
Okay.
I'm going to put a little olive oil also on top.
That's parchment paper, right?
That's parchment paper, yeah. It's a good tips for you at home also. You can use a lot of this paper. It's going to help you to cook. I'm going to put 2 layers, one on top, one on the bottom. So the paper will not burn. It will still give a nice grill mark to the
That's really ingenious because it does always get stuck to the pan.
It's just because we're lazy as chefs, so we want to make sure that things are easy.
No, I don't think so, but I think this is quite ingenious in itself. So you cook it on one side for about a minute first?
A minute on each side.
Okay, so on a really hot pan.
Really hot pan. That's done. So we're going to delicately take it from the...
Okay.
I'm just going to remove the skewers.
Yeah.
If you want to make it look very nice, you can just...
Trim off the edges.
Trim off the ends, and will allow me to try what I'm doing also.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to remove skewers. I'm going to put a little bit on the bottom of the plate.
Just plain tomato sauce with basil, that's it.
Exactly. So I'm going to simply put that on top of the tomato sauce. We'll just garnish a little bit with some
fresh
basil leaves,
basil, yeah?
a few pieces of fresh olives, black olives.
So there you have it. That's swordfish in volatilini, and it's one of the embassy's signature dishes created by our wonderful chef. Okay, so chef, now we're going to cook the seafood tartare, right?
Yes.
The ingredients for seafood tartare are tuna, sea bream, prawns, salmon, limes, salt, sesame seeds, scallions, red chili, oranges, small onions. So what should we start with?
We're going to dice each fish.
Okay.
We don't need a lot of each. So we're all going to go into the nice mixing bowl.
It's a very large mixing bowl.
So
It's
the tuna
literally
now.
fish bowl. The tuna, and we cut it the same way.
Exactly, all the same size.
Okay, so that's the tuna.
That's the tuna.
Now we're going to cut up the sea bream, correct? But everything else you can get fresh in Dubai.
Exactly. We're going to do the same with the prawns.
So you cut them.
Big slices.
Okay.
Put a little bit of fresh shallots. So we're going to use only half of the shallot. This time we're going to finely chop it. All goes inside. Now we're going to spice it up a little bit. We're going to put a little bit of fresh chili. So we're going to slice it thin. Otherwise it's going to be too hot.
Okay.
I want the orange, please. This is the mandarin. I will get the...
Oh, you want the big orange?
Yeah.
Right. So you don't want the mandarin at all?
Not now. So we're going to get the orange directly into it. We're going to make orange segments.
Okay. So you're going to put like whole segments in?
All segments inside.
Okay.
Yeah. So you cut across each segment.
Oh, and then you avoid
Just
the
to
seeds
have
as well.
You avoid the seed, you avoid the white part inside, which separate the segment. You get only the nice juicy flesh. I'm going to do the same thing with the mandarin.
Okay.
Chop some chives,
Chives, all right.
a little bit. Now we're going to start the seasoning.
Okay.
Mustard goes very well with citrus. We're using grain mustard here.
All right.
And there's a little bite also.
Teaspoons, okay.
I'm going to put
Some
a generous amount of olive oil. It's going to be sad in Mediterranean if we don't have olive oil. Salt and pepper.
Salt.
Sea salt. Very important to use some nice quality salt. Makes a big difference also.
So we just mix it in plate, that's it?
Just mix it up and
That's the easiest thing.
I'm going to just spoon a few on top of the plate to give a little bit of green.
There you have it, the very simple and the very unique seafood tartare, which uses all of Dubai's fresh fish. So, Chef, I want to say thank you very much for being on the Food Lounge.
Thank you, Nicole.
It was wonderful to have you, and I hope
It
to
was a
have you
pleasure.
back. Will you be back one day?
We'll try, we'll try.
So, anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed this episode of the Food Lounge.
Wow, what bliss. I mean, catching all that amazing cuisine just by sitting on that couch of yours. That's how much we like to pamper you on the Urban Guide with me, Bhairavi. Now though, time for a short little break. Get back and catch a whole lot more action. You know, it is said that a home signifies big changes in your heart. And when that change is brought in by us, what more could we ask for? Yes, you guessed it right. It's time for Dream Castle with Nicole on the Urban Guide.
There's nothing like staying at home for real comfort. And today on Dream Castles, we're going to meet a lovely lady who abides exactly by that. Hello, Huma, and thank you so much for being on our show today.
Thank you for having me.
So, Huma, would you like to tell me what exactly it was that inspired you to come up with this wonderful design for your house?
The Victorian look is what I had in mind. I really like UK, England. I tried to bring as much of that back over here as much as I could.
Okay, and do you have any special pieces of furniture that are very close to your heart?
All of them are.
All of them are close to your heart.
Yeah, but I think the piano is something that I really think is special for me.
So, Huma, tell me, do your bedrooms also have the Victorian theme in them, or do they have some different themes?
Yes, generally the house has a Victorian theme, but I have used theme for each room. For example, the guest room, I've kept it to be looking as close as to a hotel room as possible. Then I have my son's room. He loves Spider-Man. So I brought in the colors of Spider-Man, which is electric blue, red and white. And then a daughter of mine, she likes Shakespeare. My eldest daughter, she likes animal prints.
Okay.
Yeah, you'd be amazed to see the animal prints in her room. Actually, we've got some zebra prints all over her room. But in a subtle way, we've done the balance.
Okay, that's always what you need to achieve, right? Is a balance between everything.
And last but not the least, my bedroom. My husband's favorite color is black, and my favorite color is pink. So I went to Scotland and stayed in a hotel called Tiggerlily. They had the perfect combination of these two colors, so I added on to that, and that's how I came up with my room.
Oh, all right, okay. So you tried to essentially take from that and build your
a bit
room
of
around
that, yes, and with the colors of my choice.
And the furnishings of your choice as well.
Yes, of course.
So Huma, do you have a favorite room of the house which is just for you all by itself?
Actually, it's the piano room, which I wake up and have my morning tea in the piano room. Yes, and I have lots of guests coming over in and out. So we also share the piano. I share the piano room with them as well.
Okay, all right. And I can see a lot of little touches in your house which are so pretty and so personal, like your portraits and your candles. Would you like to elaborate on the portraits?
Yes, actually, I feel like nowadays the fashion of portraits is disappearing.
Yes, it is.
And people usually hire interior designers to come and bring in a perfect look. And if you look around all over my house, it's full of portraits of my family and my parents, my mother-in-law and father-in-law. And other than that, I love chandeliers. You'll find chandeliers in every room. I'm very regular in collecting fresh flowers for all over the house, as well as candles.
Huma, do you have any advice or tips for our viewers who may be designing their home?
I do think that you should have a personal touch. It should reflect your personality. Perfect houses are beautiful, but it's nice to show what your personality into the house. Yeah.
So viewers, there you have it, tips from the wonderful Huma. And Huma, we would like to thank you for being on our show, and it was wonderfully enjoyable to be in your Victorian castle. We have a little gift for you from Cocosia, which are artisan chocolates, and it's also a cake. I hope you enjoy them with your family.
Thank you so much.
Oh God, I feel at times there's so much going on that there's hardly even time to breathe. But then again, that's how you like it. So we're here to fulfill your appetite for more. Manju is back with the guest of the week on Tete-a-tete with Saffron.
Jewelry is about self-expression, and who better than the managing director and the director of Dhamani Jewels to tell us how. On a Tete-a-tete with Saffron today, I have Amit and Nupur Dhamani. Welcome to the show. The Dhamani Jewels history dates back to 1969. Tell us about it.
Dhamani Jewels started in 1969 in this famous city of Jaipur by my father, Mr. Dhamani. He's a young dad, he's a chairman of the group, and from then in early 80s in Bangkok, Thailand, and 90s in Dubai. And over these years, it have really evolved from B2B, where we sell gems and diamonds to other brands and jewelers, to a high-end brand where we are today, with 15 showrooms around the UAE, catering to who's who of the industry and market.
Tell us, Nupur, wives are part of the family business. So what's your role?
Yeah. As Amit told, two brothers and their wife all are in business together. So my part is the finance part. I handle all the finance things, all the related with the money and all the checks, whatever is handling is under me.
How is it when family members run different parts of the business?
I think is the most unique thing that the Dhamani family has. So being a young dad, my father, who's the chairman of the group, made it sure that all the three brothers are fantastically involved in the business. So I'm the eldest, I'm the managing director. Younger to me is Rohit, who's director of wholesale and manufacturing. And youngest is Manish, who's director of retail. So it's an awesome feeling where everybody have an independent role to play. At the same time, are all involved in the growth of the brand and the company.
If you were to pick up one jewelry icon from the world of leaders and fashionistas, who would it be and why?
Angelina Jolie. She is the personality of her own. And the way she carries the jewelry and all, she looks very beautiful in all that. And the other I can say, Maharani Gayatri Devi.
So tell us about your star clientele as well.
Oh, that's an interesting question. Certainly, we are blessed to have amazing following of Dhamani Jewels by VIPs and famous stars. Tom Cruise was in town, he bought from us. Michael Jackson, he passed away. Tiger Woods, and a few other lovely Indian clientele. But you know, for our customer integrity, we don't want to disclose. That's our business.
Any particular piece of jewelry that he's gifted you that you is your most favorite piece?
Yeah, right now the ring which I'm wearing it, this I got it now. This is 5 carat. I got it now in my anniversary gift.
Oh, okay.
Recently only I got it. So I love this ring more.
The simplest piece of jewelry looks the most beautiful. Why?
The simplest is the diamonds. And they looks beautiful because they shows the personality of the person.
A family that lives together and works together as well. Tell us about it.
Both are totally different. When we are in office, we are just doing the office work. Nothing related with the home thing. No chatting, nothing like that. Only the office work we are doing in the office. And when we are going back at home, only home works.
It's been a great pleasure talking to both of you. Thanks for being on the show.
Thanks.
So we started the show on one of my beliefs. How can we not edit on one? Listen to this very carefully. Our life is a series of moments in the now. If we make our now better, our life gets better today, tomorrow, and thereafter. It's true. Think about it and live your life by this sentence and you'll never be sad. On that note, live, laugh, be merry, and we promise you to be back next week with your weekly entertainment guide, The Urban Guide. In the meantime, to catch all the action, get onto our Facebook page, The Urban Guide, and follow us on Twitter.